Hello and welcome to the Cryptonaut Podcast. My name is Mark Storrs and I'm joined by Chris Carnicelli.
Hi.
Robert Thomas Morphy II.
How's it going?
Thank you all so very much for joining us. If you like what you see, what are we supposed to do, Rob, if you like what you're watching?
You click that like.
That's right.
You hit subscribe. Smash subscribe, I hear the kids say.
Right there, come on.
Yeah,
there it is.
Drop
Yeah,
the
there
elbow.
it is.
Boom.
Drop the elbow.
Off the top
Because
rope.
our pod slaps.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we just lost
I'm
like
kinda
everyone.
into it.
I'm there. It
Come
slaps.
on. Everyone wants to hear their ancient uncle fucking say slaps.
Uncle Crypto says it slaps.
Uncle
There
Crypto
it is.
says it.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. And don't forget, we are a weekly podcast available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes drop on Monday.
Yeah.
Moon
There
Day.
you go. What happened?
Day of the moon.
It's happening.
You know what we got today?
What's that?
Skunk apes.
We do. This was actually sent
Do
to
we?
us
All right.
by a viewer, Curran.
Mhm.
Emailed this to me this week.
Nice.
So if you have any videos that you want us to check out or things you think that might be cool, you can email them to cryptonautpodcast@gmail.com or visit our website, cryptonautpodcast.com. You can contact us through there.
Absolutely.
Dope.
Curran, thank you so much for the
Curran.
video.
Yeah,
And,
thank you for the heads up.
And Rob, what do we got?
So the title of the video is I Think I Saw a Skunk Ape, Please Help. It was posted on October 28th, 2013, so it's got some age there behind it, but it's pretty cool. But the event actually happened 4 days before on October 24th.
Okay.
So it took place 9 miles west of Tunica, Mississippi on the chronicler, the eyewitness's hunting property at about 6 p.m. So the basic gist is a guy was hunting on his property. He was going to hunt wild hogs. He was waiting for it to get dark. He saw something moving, looking like it was digging up a stump in the distance, and he got freaked out.
Okay.
And this is what he captured. So
Alright.
let's see what happens.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. I see it. Right there.
Is that right in the middle?
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you just saw it
Yeah.
move. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He
those
doesn't seem like he's that far from it.
crazy thick trunks that like taper
Oh,
really
did
quick.
you see that?
Yeah, it looks
It's-
primate-ish.
No, it
really
was
does.
ripping. It's ripping the bark off the
I
tree.
mean,
Now, the eyewitness claims to be about 150 feet away. Maybe that was a zoom.
I think so. Well, 150 feet.
this.
No, yeah, I could see that.
No, well, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
All right. It does look like a chimp or a bonobo, like working some kind of tool or digging bugs out of a stump or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the quality is a challenge.
It's not bad. I mean, it's 720 supposedly.
And you don't want
This is from a phone.
Just
I
saw,
think,
okay, so it
but-
just focused.
We're looking at its back, right?
All right, yeah.
It,
very.
There isn't like a
It's
very
split
much
tree, right? It's fucking
yeah,
with some shit. And
it's going into the tree, but it just it kind of like stood up.
Now I think it must be further away because I thought that thing was smaller and closer.
no, I don't. Yeah,
But then again, there's just no way to know.
It's put like it's eating something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really.
I was on
I,
shore.
I do not feel like that is zoomed.
All right. I mean, I get you.
Okay, so
at
it
that
was
point.
bending down then because it just stood up, right? Is that what I got?
Crouch, yeah.
Whoa, Bill, can we bring it back to the end there? Where it
Wait, is this
actually
the end of the
stands
video? Oh,
up?
it is the end of the
Oh,
video.
it's
So he-
coming. Yeah, I think he's.
Oh, he bought. So it stands up and he's
Oh, he
fucking
runs.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, this is footage of running, which is
That
smart.
is found footage running.
I
for
would
sure.
definitely. That's smart. I would definitely run.
I
Yeah,
wish he
that's-
had lingered a little. I mean, all right, if this is really happening and the air is permeating with that stench that
Right.
the Bigfoot, the skunk ape, especially the Honey Island swamp monster is known for.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the Mississippi Bigfoot are dingy gray, but this could be a younger,
Right.
example. So that's okay.
That's just-
If you're caught up in the adrenaline and terror of the moment, I could see the moment it stands up booking. On the other hand,
Yeah.
I feel like this is just when you're about to figure out, is that a suit or not? Camera moves, and it's just like that frustrating
That's-
dick
yeah.
kick
I
of
think-
all
I
cryptozoological
think
videos.
in the description he described, he's like, yeah, no, I freaked out and ran.
Yes.
Which I mean, I was obviously.
So here, I'm gonna read a little bit of his account. Like I said,
Oh, okay.
he was hunting hogs. So just continue to let it play, Bill, while I read. And he heard a noise behind the tree he was sitting on. I'll read it from his perspective. I thought it was the hogs. When I got around, I could not believe my own two eyes. There was this huge black thing crouched by a dead cypress about 50 yards away. I thought it was a hog, but I saw these big shoulders and a head upright with hands. I saw that too. It looked like it was digging out the stump.
Yeah.
My first instinct was to run. I did not even think of shooting. Then, I know no one will believe me, it was like everything slowed down. I was scared. I took out my iPhone and started videotaping it. I guess I pushed the record button twice because it stopped blinking red, but I pushed it again. I hear a truck driving down the road and the thing stood up. I was trying to be dead quiet. When I stood up, I could not control myself and ran. When it stood up, I ran. The stump was huge. I guess that sucker was 7 feet tall. I'm a hunter and pretty darn good at guessing size. That was no bear.
Ooh.
So, okay,
All right.
if you take it at face value,
Yeah.
he knows that stump is big.
I mean, I'm assuming because this is the first thing that I thought of as a guard. If it's 7 foot, this very well could just be a bear on its hind legs. But that thing definitely has like a head and shoulders that don't resemble, at least to me, a bear.
No, it looks more humanoid,
Like simian.
shoulders
I mean,
and
it looks, yeah. So, okay,
It's
so
gorilla-like.
skunk apes,
For
though,
sure.
generally speaking, those skunk apes are considered the smaller, stinkier squatches.
Yeah.
Right? Being 7 foot tall, and this is crypto nerd bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Being 7 foot tall, would that be technically considered a skunk ape though? Because it's not like
yeah.
massive squatch
You
size.
got to remember, these are just like general regional
Right.
appellations.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Bigfoot stinks too.
Okay.
Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever you want to call it, Pacific Northwest, all of these things stink like they roll around in carcasses and whatever, probably to mask their scent while they're hunting.
Okay.
I mean, if we ever are lucky enough to get genetic samples of these things,
Right.
we'll probably find like different species of big cat, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like variations that might be able to interbreed. You might be able to get a liger. You might be able to get a skunk squatch if you bred them in
Right.
captivity.
Ooh, that's for you,
a
Chris.
rat ram.
There you go. There you go.
Want a rat
You
ram?
want a rat ram?
Why would you not want a rat?
I don't know. They
can't wait to see
bite
the
and
picture
have
you're gonna
horns
do.
and scurry.
Rats are supposed to be really good pets.
Yeah, I guess it was trained.
My brother had
Teach
a
them
rat.
to be
Yeah.
defenders of the house.
Oh, but
Alright.
it's a ram.
I'm not going to shit on you.
Imagine you
All right.
break into a fucking door and all of a sudden just like 3 rat rams.
No,
Ram rats?
I will no longer be breaking and entering.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Later,
absolutely right.
criminal.
Oh man, no more breaking and entering for you, good sir.
So they're smaller in general, to answer your question,
Right.
but they aren't necessarily all tiny.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah. And then there's devil monkeys, a whole different thing.
Yep, whole different
They're
breed of cat,
monkeys.
right? A whole different breed of monkey
Yeah.
dog right there.
They got tails.
So I think this is some pretty interesting footage.
It is. It's
yeah, I
compelling.
understand it could be a hoax, obviously.
It gets my skeptical ire up. Because here's the one that the wicked pisser to me. I'm pointing to where he says it, but here it is. Oh, I accidentally hit stop. Could it happen? 100%.
Right.
When you're nervous, you're watching something, you hit the button twice. Oh, shoot, I don't know why. It could also be the point where he stood up. It was clearly a costume. He's like, Roy, we got to do it again.
Well.
Sit back down and goes, next time when you stand up, I'll turn away real quick.
Right.
I'm not saying that's what happened, but a break in the footage.
No, that's the deal.
Makes me
Yeah,
anxious.
You
Yeah.
can't. It's got to be on
I mean,
the table.
we always, no matter what topic we cover on the podcast or whatever, we always put the idea of a hoax out there
You
because
have to.
it is, unfortunately, they happen quite a bit.
More
So,
often than
they
not.
do.
They do.
Yeah.
Then again, I think with this piece of footage specifically is a little bit harder because to me it seems pretty convincing of him being out in this area and there is actually some audio, but I don't know if we could really hear it, too much of it, but you definitely kind of get the sense of that this guy is seeing something he's definitely not seen before.
All right, let's acknowledge that it could be a guy in a gorilla suit.
Yep.
And it's shot from a distance through bramble. We never get a clear look at the thing.
Right.
It looks not just vaguely primate-like, but gorilla-like.
Yep.
Yeah, for
Literal
sure.
It
gorilla-like.
really looks like a gorilla.
Which could be a really good gorilla suit or
Right.
a gorilla-like creature.
Yep.
So acknowledging that, the southern Bigfoot has a range that pretty much goes from the Everglades all through the Panhandle, Mississippi, Alabama, the whole 9 yards. And Mississippi's got tons of sightings, lots of rural areas, lots of swampy areas, places where people don't often go unless they're hunters or trappers, not vacation areas, not touristy sites. A very small pocket, a very small colony of, 7 foot tall is no joke, but of primate-like creatures could occupy that space,
Yeah.
live there unknown,
Yeah.
and have plenty of food and plenty of shelter without being seen. The
Yeah.
fact that that's possible is something that we have to at least acknowledge.
No, 100% for sure.
Sure.
Yeah. No,
But that doesn't mean that this footage was accurate, but then again, it doesn't mean it wasn't. But you still have to keep just enough of an open mind to be like, there's a possibility that he really did capture something on the edge of his hunting property
Yeah.
that is truly anomalous, at least in terms of mainstream science, but not in terms of what Native American legend says, what, early settlers, claim to see. So that place is rich with, just to generically put it, Bigfoot lore.
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
Totally. Awesome. There you have it.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us. Let us know what you think about this clip in the comments of this video. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit the upvote. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, comments in the section below. Thank you to Curran for sending us this video. If there's anything that you want us to check out,
for sure.
again, kryptonautpodcast@gmail.com. You can send us the links to the YouTube videos. If you have your own videos that you want us to check out, by all means, you could do that too.
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
And again, kryptonautpodcast.com will link you to all the places that we are. Every Monday we are a podcast, iTunes, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify. Find us there. And there it is. Thank you all
Dope.
so very much. And we will be talking with you soon.
Keep your cell phones at the ready. We live in an unprecedented time of everybody's got 4K practically in their pockets.
Yeah.
Film everything. Even if it just looks like a tiny bit weird, film it. You never know. We really should have this covered. I don't want to be the big brother of cryptozoology, like film everything all the time, know what your neighbors are doing.
You already said it.
You
But
kind of already did.
when you're
yeah.
in the woods, film the fudge out of it.
All right, there it is.
Thank you.
There it
Film
is.
the fudge.
Film the fudge.
Boom.
Oh, don't do that.
No, it's twice.
No,
You can't
no,
just take things
you
back.
Did it. There you
God damn
go.
it. I hate you two.
You're welcome.
Man.
Ram rats. Everyone gets a ram rat.
Oh, God damn it.
Bye.
See it.
Fucking rammer.